beef with no white person if you got a beef with me. I have no beef with Asian person and the Asian people if they got a beef with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with anybody. You see what I'm saying? Now I want to go into some scriptures real quick. I just wrote it down, right? So when we talk about like Egypt, right? And I'm a biblical person. King Solomon, apostle, and as y'all know, asked God for wisdom, correct? Instead of riches.
Right.
So when you read in First Kings chapter 4 and 30, it says, and Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the East country and all the wisdom of Egypt. So Solomon probably knew the Metroneta better than whoever wrote it. You see what I'm saying? Because he had that wisdom. So we can't rule out the Bible or the people of the Bible because they grew up around Egyptians, around, a lot of African people, man. That's why I don't really knock African people. I don't knock African people. I don't get on them.
Right.
But sometimes the truth is what it is the truth. If somebody did something foul, you did something foul. If Egypt wrote something on the walls and it looks kind of like what Omar was saying, kind of, fruity, I'm going to say fruity. If it looks fruity, it looks fruity.
Yeah.
If we read in the Bible that Jonathan and David, it said their love surpassed women, let's get understanding on what that means. When the Bible says they present each other with the holy kiss, let's get understanding what that means. Because we westernized.
Right.
And some of the Middle East culture, so-called Middle East, have a different kind of, how they greet each other. I'm going to say it like that. Because here in the West, I don't want no man kissing me on my face, man, at all. I don't want no man kissing me on my lips. Like, we have to get that right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we definitely have.
Yeah. That's in the old too, Patterson. Remember the Hebrew? David Kinney brought that about the Hebrews. They kiss each other when they greet and all that.
Not only that, remember they say about the rabbis in the circumcision sucking the blood.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was the
small hats. That's not
the small hats. They do that. They do that. The small hats. But like even right. So even check this out. I worked around a lot of Haitians as well, right? And Haitians, for some reason, right, they like to grab your arm and talk to you. And I don't like that. Like, they too touchy. Certain ones are too touchy. They like to grab your arm. And I'm not cool with that. So everybody got their own little culture or what they're used to doing. Chinese people like to get up close on people's face. Like when they talk, they call them close talkers.
Right.
So everybody got a culture, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got to do. We got to talk to some of these people, man. We got to talk to the Africans and see if they really hate black people here. You see what I'm saying? We got to talk to like white people, like the Hebrews taught that white people like to eat their food raw. And which I did. I talked to some white people and asked them how they like the steak. And I got 3 different answers, man. So some of the things is inconsistent. Some of the things are consistent. But I'm going to bottom line this, right? I'm going to stay a Christian, man. And the reason why I'm going to stay a Christian because the proof is in the pudding. What we see today, we got Nigerians who are Christians are being persecuted. Asian people in China becoming Christians and being persecuted. A lot of people are accepting Christ and being persecuted. And Christ said, if you'll be persecuted for my name's sake. So obviously the Most High God wanted all nations to acknowledge Christ, or we wouldn't be seeing what we see today. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we can't say to my Hebrew Israelite brothers, I only came for Israel, where Israel's are the ones that are supposed to share the laws and commandments to all the other nations.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And again, manifestation is important. When Christ said, I'm sending you out and spread the gospel to all nations, this is what we're seeing today. This is why I stay a Christian. I don't care what nobody says. I'm going to say it over and over if I pop on this platform, man. I'm going to stay a Christian, man. Y'all can't knock me. I don't care what Jabari has to say. I don't care what Reggie has to say. I don't care what Morpheus has to say or anybody has to say. But I think Reggie is traumatized. That's my opinion. He's traumatized because One West got at him. AOC got at him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Hebrews got at him. And you heard him the other day. He said, "You damn right. You're damn right. I'm gonna get at him. Like he admitted it. So he let him deal with that. Let him deal with One West. You know what I'm saying? But one thing is he can't point his arrows at Christians. He has to point it somewhere else. But other than that, man, let me go relax. Let me watch my Three's Company. I'm an old school cat. I got it still. I had some Long Island iced tea. I'm chilling, man. You know, and my Jeffersons and things of that nature.
We appreciate that.
Appreciate you. Got Jose, and then we got our sister. Well, let's go to the Genesis first.
Yeah,
she's our sister.
That's Sister Genesis.
And then after Jose, we're gonna go around and look. Y'all have your last words, sisters. I'm sorry you came in late, but we had 4 hours and 21 minutes. I gotta shut this down.
I understand it's gonna be hard to like clip it up, but
right.
I kind of came in late, but I love the topic, because a lot of times people want to separate, science, spirituality, and religion. But if you actually like look into it, you'll find that spirituality is the base of science. Most of spirituality. Really, spirituality, religion, and science all have the one thing in common is they're all trying to understand our existence, right? And the moment that people begin to separate, which for some reason I believe that you have a certain people that like to divide and conquer things, right? So at one point, spiritualist and science was all together, like in Egypt. You would have priests that also were scientists. All those things were together, but for some reason, things began to separate, and so let's break down spirituality. It's a direct inquiry into existence and consciousness. Science, systematic measurement of observable reality. And all religion is the organized culture system built around spiritual insights, moral codes, rituals, and social order. So at the end of the day, that's all they're trying to ask is, who are we? What are we doing here? What is going on? So what happens is that everybody gets so caught up into, well, what's the facts? What is this? This is pseudo and this, that, the other. But we have to even understand that even in science, there are some things that even science still has have not figured out. Just like consciousness, science can't even figure out like what is it about subjective awareness, like about yourself. Like it doesn't explain like selfhood, like intuition, having a mystical experience. What does it feel like to exist? Science has yet to explain these things, but spirituality does. So I believe that when we separate spirituality and science, that's where we have this weird fight between each other. And all religion did was just put these things into a framework. And I think that it all should actually be something that people really research and figure out, like the whole overarching thing. That's the reason why, as a priest in Ifa, I can appreciate that particular way of life, because it doesn't separate science from religion, from spirituality, And I think that when you separate those things, that's why you have arguments. There's really nothing to argument when you understand that all this thing is really one thing.
All right.
All right. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks, sister.
Jose.
Good night, Apostle. Good job.
Oh, thank you, brother.
But I think you need to tell people who want to talk about ancient Kemet that is not just a picture, it has writing on it, their text. So maybe they should learn to read the writing before they look at it as if it's only a picture. Then maybe they can come on here and make some more sensible comments about what they're talking about. If you can't read it, then you don't know what you're talking about. So don't let people come on here and talk foolishness if they cannot read the text. Just like with the biblical text. If you can't read the original language, then you don't know what the text says. So encourage people to try and learn to read text before they look at it as a coloring book and embarrass you as a Hebrew Israelite, making silly comments all about the place. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's right.
I have a question though. I'm sorry. I know we're about to end this, but how can you understand something when there's no living person around to qualify what this really means, if it really means that? Were there like books that interpreted this thing?
Been reconstructed just as Hebrew has been reconstructed. So if people can read Hebrew as a reconstructed language, they can read Medu Neter as a reconstructed language as well. There's no argument that we
Walter Williams, Professor Walter, Dr. Walter Williams said the Netta has not been sufficed.
Yeah,
ciphered.
That's what he said.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to understand is that like when you have a picture, how can you
yeah, we got Walter
because the picture has writings on it. It's not a coloring book.
We got Walter Budge. We got those other people.
Champollion, the one posted.
Yeah, Champollion.
No, Apostle, you mean Wallace Bud, not Walter Budge.
Yeah, Wallace Budge. Okay.
Yeah, Wallace Budge. I got Walter Williams on my.
I know.
Thinking about our late elder, who I have nothing but respect for.
Right. And we all got our problems about interpretations because my problem, just real quick, is that how can Champollion, do anything and he didn't talk to the people themselves? So, it's all a matter of interpretation, man, and how they put it together. If we're intelligent enough to get off this earth and go to the moon, I think we're intelligent enough to come up with commentary to do other things.
But here's a question. Like, say if like about 100 years later, right, a person finds a coloring book and English is now a dead language. Would they not possibly because coloring books have words in them too that describe what that picture is, right? That's being colored in. How could you know if you don't speak English and English is no longer a language that exists, what that coloring book really was saying, except for
what you're saying,
because we had the Greek and we had the
language has been reconstructed just as Hebrew has been reconstructed.
Yeah, I get what she's saying.
Don't understand everything.
All right, y'all, let me claim my time because I got to shut down. And I got a brother that just stepped on and we are closing.
Yeah,
after we hear from Bakwash, hear his evidence or whatever he want to say, we're going to shut it down.
All right.
Everybody get their last words. We'll start with Omar. We'll start with Omar on last words.
Okay, that's good. That's great.
Go ahead, Bakwash.
You want me? I
think that if it whatever belief.
Go ahead. Go hold on. He just said Omar, but you know what? Since y'all
I said Bakwash.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll mute out again. Go ahead.
No. What I said was Bakwash, he just came in, and after Bakwash, last words, and we starting with Omar. That's what I said.
That's what he said.
Go ahead, Bakwash.
Hey, Shalom, Bakwash. Go ahead.
Shalom,
brother.
Thanks for having me on.
Go ahead, Bakwash. Go ahead.
I just want to say, no matter what you believe, if it doesn't better you as a person and it doesn't relate to what we are experiencing on this earth today, it's not of the Most High or it's not of spirituality, unless it runs parallel to what we are experiencing today. And I think the majority of people on this planet, they need some form of hope or something to guide them that's spiritual. I think people tend to shy away from spirituality, yet we were once spiritual people. And I just think that's the key to finding the truth and hope in these last days. That's what I personally believe.
All right. Omar.
Good word.
Go ahead and close. You got a minute.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, Elder. Yo, you kind of let me down, Apostle. You muted me out, and you didn't mute these other brothers out.
You using
all I wanted to do. No. See. There goes Suntan.
Using your minute up, Omar.
Yo, I already knew. He said Omar. He didn't say. Hey, you know what? Go ahead, Suntan. You know what? Go ahead, Suntan. I'm gonna mute out. Go ahead. No. Go ahead, Suntan. I'm gonna mute out.
Let me handle this, Omar.
All right, go ahead, Pastor.
Omar, you got 1 minute. I muted you out and Rakufu because y'all were arguing back and forth. Y'all were the ones doing that. So I muted both of y'all. Okay?
So, Elder.
Go ahead, brother.
Elder. Rakufu threatened me with violence.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, let's get beyond that. You got a minute. I gotta close out.
I got interrupted again.
Yes, because I'm trying to let you know.
Listen.
That's over with.
Not by you, Elder. Not by you, Elder. I don't know if you heard the other background chat. I'm not talking about you, Elder.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm not talking.
I just want you to go. I gotta shut it down. You got a minute.
Interrupted again.
That's right.
You know what, Suntan? You know what, Suntan? Go ahead and talk and let me know when I can get
Nah, you
1 minute uninterrupted.
Because you holding up the show.
Okay, next man, King J. Go ahead.
No, it's Omar's turn.
But Omar, you don't want to close. I'm trying to get you an opportunity to close.
Hold on, man. Yo, Elder.
Brother, please move forward. Put the past behind you.
Suntan keep interrupting me.
Because you keep talking about what happened. Let it go. Close out.
Turn to talk though. Listen, you know what? I'm gonna fall back respectfully. I love you, Elder, and this is my fair assessment. This is my fair assessment. You have not been fair to me as even being your Israelite brother. I got cut out. I got cut off multiple times, and I got threatened with violence. You need to talk to Rakufu and you need to talk to Suntan.
Man,
but you know what?
Me,
no. There you go again. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. Y'all can have the floor. You can have the floor. You can have the floor. No, yo, Zaquan.
Dude,
you keep letting Suntan interrupt.
I helped we run this show.
Look, brother
Elder Saquon, you said close out.
I'm trying to get you to close out.
Close out.
Well, can't
close out
on my time.
Because you're going back in what happened.
Mute these niggas out so I can close out then.
Go ahead.
Them out so I can close out.
Close.
I didn't interrupt them. And I know it hurts.
Okay, close.
So let's move.
Please.
What did Brother Omar show? I pulled up the erotic paparazzi. Did Brother Omar draw those pictures? No. The comedic culture, be specific, because I know y'all like to be specific. Omar didn't draw that. The comedic priest drew that, and why y'all say, it was spiritual. Ain't nothing spiritual about a drawing with a grown man or a netter. How y'all say? Not a god, because I know you're like that. Not a god, but a netter being put in a contorted position with his phallus in his own mouth. But is that in Bible? No. And then let alone I'm gonna play this back. I clipped it. I got threatened with violence. Rakufu said, "Oh, you a bitch ass nigga. I F you up. I do this." Yo, let me tell Rakufu something, man.
Man, you can't tell me nothing, Buster.
Hey, look. You get it again.
I never threatened your Buster ass.
Yo, Apostle, mute him.
I know, but your time is up, brother.
Thank you. Bye.
Your time is up.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. You gotta be respectful. Your time is up. Next man, King J. Go ahead.
I appreciate the panel.
Omar. Your time's up, man.
I appreciate the panel.
And you know what? You know what? No,
come on,
man.
Omar.
This
Come
shit is
on,
unfair.
Omar. Come on, Omar. Dang, brother.
Yeah,
go ahead, man.
That nigga out of here,
I appreciate the panel. I appreciate Apostle. I appreciate Apostle and Apostle. Just to be quite frankly, I see some growth in you. If that makes any sense, you've calmed down a lot, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I respect you. The way you worked your platform today. It was a good show. The brother Sapphire. Apostle, if you did get in touch with Sapphire, just let me know, and then so we can kind of figure out what day we're gonna get everything together. But besides that, peace to everybody. Until next time.
Peace.
Okay. Thanks, man. Who's next on up? Boy, this Rakufu. Go ahead, Ra.
All right, I'm just gonna say, in the papyrus of the Taurian erotic papyrus, it doesn't show Geb having homosexual acts. Correct. The surviving scenes of the Taurian erotic papyrus are primarily interpreted as depicting heterosexual erotic activity satire, like a funny or a joke or a comic book, exaggerated sexual imagery between men and women. There is no widely accepted scene in the Taurian erotic papyrus showing Geb engaging in a homosexual act. And Geb is not generally the central figure associated with the commonly discussed sexual controversy material in Egyptian mythology. We had a beautiful conversation going as a unit, and he came in to throw a funny and a joke to make people feel degraded. I never said that I'm going to do something to him. I told him what will happen if he need that. That's it. I'm out of here. Peace, family.
Peace.
All right. Genesis, go ahead.
So I just wanted to sum up the core distinction of science, spirituality, and religion, because I think that this conversation is a great conversation that needs to be had without really getting, so it doesn't have to be that deep about specific religion, because science itself, just the word science, the word spirituality, and the word religion itself has an overarching understanding, and once understood, then, like I said, combined, they could be a powerful thing. So science is strongest when studying measurable external phenomena. Spirituality is strongest when exploring internal conscious experience. Religion is strongest when providing cultural continuity and ethical frameworks, though it can become dogmatic when institutions overpower inquiry. When balanced, spirituality inspires wonder, science tests reality, religion preserves meaning and community. When distorted, spirituality can become escapism, science can become reduction, it's materialist dogma, religion can become authoritarian. So the tension between them is really humanity struggling to understand both the outer and universe and the inner self. And like I said, I think that if we begin to stop arguing amongst each other, we can actually see the commonality between all the things that we believe. You could see the value in a Christian can see the value in a monk in meditation. A person that practices Islam can understand plant medicine. All these different things that all combine can really help the individual understand why they're here and understand nature and the earth and everything about themselves a lot better, and the world. So that's what I believe. So let's go.
All right,
thanks. Bakwash, go ahead, man. Last words. You got a minute.
No, you guys keep going.
No, you're next in line, and then Patterson, and then I'm shutting it down.
Oh,
I'll go. Then Bakwash could go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be a little bit. I'm just curious. My curiosity is just like with Kemet, like with Jabari and Reggie, the Kemet community. My question for them, right? I know they're not present, but is there a future for us Black people? When we pass, is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Or is that's it? When we die, that's it. You see what I'm saying? At least in the Bible, it is promised there's a heaven or somewhere we could go where there won't be no more pain, no more suffering, no more diseases like we read in the book of Revelations. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what they believe. What's the bottom line? Where's the hope? When I asked Sonetta, I said, where's the hope if we follow you? He said, don't follow me. I'm not a leader. He said, after this life, that's it. That's no hope to me, man. I need some hope. I want to be able to go somewhere and just chill, be in front of the Most High and Jesus Christ, who I believe in, and kick it with them. But with Kemet, there's no destination, man, at all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to point this out. I'm going to end with this, right? This is how I see the hate, right? I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to ask you a question. Has anybody been to the first Million Man March, the first one? Anybody been to the first Million Man March in 95? Right? All right. So Be Advised is called the Million Man March. That's the title. This is what Louis Farrakhan did, right? He got so-called a million people. Now, this is where the hate comes in. The powers that be will say, oh, he was like 1,000 people shy of a million. Like, they're missing the point, right? They say, oh, he was like 10 people shy of a million. There was fights in the audience or in the crowd. Like, they want to point out the little things that devalue the Million Man March, right? So when me or Bakwash or anybody who stands on the Bible, of course, it got errors in here and there, right? But the Bible outstands any book on the planet. Any book. Put it on a scale. You see what I'm saying? And I don't only just go off of the Bible, I go off of spoken tradition as well. You see what I'm saying? So that's just my curiosity. I'm just really curious, man. Because I can they can blast on the Bible, but then cool, okay, blast on it. But then at the end, let me know what's the destination, man. Give me some kind of hope. Give me like something to say, all right, let me go to Kemet. But they can't. That's why I think, and I'm gonna be real, I thank my mother for being a Christian, I thank my mother for me studying the Bible, period. And that's what I'm gonna say. But everybody have a blessed night, have a blessed weekend, and God bless. Peace. Shalom.
All right.
Peace.
Bye, Scratch. Come on, man. Bye, Quash.
No, I just want to. Well, he jumped off, but they don't have no answers in that Kemet garbage. There's no answer. Only thing they're going to talk about is science, get money, and get land. Other than that, definitely no spirituality. That's not even. They don't even have that. And the Bible, God is real. God is real. As much as people want to say God is not real, God is real. And as time goes forward, things are going to get a lot more drastic in this planet, especially in this country, because America will be judged. And those who stand outside of the Bible, they're going to realize that you better find God. You better find God, because Kemet, there's no future or hope in anything Kemet. That's a dying animal, man.
Yeah.
Peace.
For sure, man. You want to catch my next showing, man. I'm telling you, I got that chick, that Democrat, what's her name? Nancy what?
Nancy, I ain't heard
Nancy Pelosi or whatever her name
really?
is.
The white lady?
That white Congresswoman.
What about?
Yeah, I know her husband.
Yeah, I got her coming out her mouth where she refers to herself as reptilian.
Really?
Yeah.
She looks like it.
And I mean, she spoke. She said Trump is not like us. I'm cold-blooded. We are reptilians. I don't know what. Look, and this was in the joint sessions of Congress talking about this alien stuff, man.
Yeah. They're trying to defeat.
People are not what they appear that they are. We might be in for something that we ain't ready to deal with, let alone hybrids and whatever else they done did around here. This dark stuff, man.
Do you believe there's a chance that they might be dealing in some high levels of witchcraft, and now
very high,
very high.
Very high. And I think between AI and really what's going on, and the Bible talking about the son of perdition must show himself first. As if he is God, things are going to happen and people are going to be deceived because of what they see.
Well,
these pastors, these mega pastors, they've been called in to a meeting by Congress, telling them that they got to talk to their people and tell them, prepare them for what's coming, because it's coming. And the pastors ain't talked about it yet because they just talked to the pastors over this weekend.
Yeah, well, I want to close out saying this here, Apostle.
Go ahead.
Let me just close out saying this, man. Whatever a person want to believe, that's what we want to believe. Because I don't believe in this is me, I don't believe in no witchcraft. I don't believe in nothing that's not reality to me. Unless I see it, then I'm not going to deny it. But through my times, I haven't seen none of this witchcraft and none of this stuff. And even though it may exist, which I doubt because I haven't seen it myself. But my thing is this right here, Apostle. People got to understand, especially people like Omar, that I'm not here just to cut him off. I mean, I'm a moderator. I'm here to help you and help whatever person who's speaking. I'm here, as a job that I got to do that I signed up for.
You're here to assist me, right?
So if I'm cutting him off, it's for a reason. I'm not trying to disrupt nothing. I just want us to have a good show. And I'm gonna end on this because I don't have to have no long diatribe about nothing. Hey, Bakwash, my religion is just to be a good guy. that's my religion, just to be a good guy, be helpful, don't let nobody take advantage of me, and do something good. So when I do pass away, leave here, they'll say, well, Suntan was about this and he did something positive for the world. Lead the world with something positive instead of with all this controversy. I know it's hard to be perfect and to be good, but that's my religion, just to try to be a good person. Just reality, man. My 5 senses tell me how to be good. I don't need no sort of books or nothing to tell me how to be good. I know not to steal from you because if you leave me over your house. I know not to try to talk to your wife. I know not to, you see what I'm saying? Let's just do the thing to try to be a good person. And I think that'll be advantageous for your life. So with that, Apostle,
don't go nowhere. Hold up, Elder. I want to talk to you too, Apostle. Elder Suntan.
Yeah.
So you basically, like you just said, you said it. That's basically, you don't have a religion. You have a relationship. It's different than a religion and a relationship with your essential being. That part. That's really what it all started out in ancient times about, and people cultivated different stories to give different moral and ethical situations. The animals and the crazy beast and the dragon, that was for kids' stories. If you study Asian karate, they'll teach you as they got older, they shed off that and got the metaphysical science behind it.
Right. That's just to make it's all about reality, brother.
We all come from the same electrical current, man.
Yep. I believe that, man. So I just don't like people on here trying to, they doing the old stuff, Apostle, like it's my Bible against Kemet. It's Kemet against y'all Bible. All of that stuff, man. Come on, man. If y'all want to do that, go ahead. We here to, just facilitate you. But
I do want to say this to you, Suntan and Apostle and Bakash.
Yes, sir.
Our faces is up here. If we go 365 years, just do some what is the word called? Wisdom. Go into your mind and think. We're seen by the public, thousands of people over a year's time. What can we do, even if we are in different spiritual communities as a whole, black man, black woman, people do as a people? Can we start a shirt? Can we do something when we die off? Because it's all the people looking at us. What are we doing to them? Can we give them something and show them, hey man, you can be a Christian, you can be of the Abrahamic faith, you can be of the Kemetic and African faith, but as a black man, you don't have to hurt each other, and you can deal with your spiritual creator when you die. Live your life on earth. You're not hurting. You're not hurting me by calling Yahweh name. I shouldn't be hurting you by calling Ra. It shouldn't hurt each other. We're not. We do that because we want to. It's not a need to do it. We can live on this earth and die 50, 70, 80 years and never have to cross each other physically.
Yeah, I agree.
Somebody wants to do that. That's how I'll end with that.
Yeah.
All right.
The apostle have grown and he's steady growing. You still got your way, apostle, and that's good that you stuff. It's a thing in your book, our book, and everybody's book who reads the Bible and learn the Bible. It's called being steadfast, and that's what apostles do. Through his, just his teaching and his learning, he stays steadfast on what he believes. So
Amen. I do.
Bosh know what that means, and Apostle
Yes, sir.
know what that means.
All right, I thank y'all for being here. Let's go home.
All right, brother.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Peace. Yeah. You find yourselves out, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Temperatures going up, the heat is rising, scholars showing up, audience
I hope they
vibing.
look out
We
for
on a
you,
mission,
Apostle.
competition is the only
Did a
desire.
good job, man.
Whose information will be
Appreciate it.
facing the mercy
Yeah.
of fire. So step up,
You did
stand
a great
up. Can
job,
you walk
too.
through hell? So
Thank
tough,
you,
too
man.
tough for
Stop
the
by.
weak, soft shells. Set the fire,
Shalom.
fan the flame. Smoke is rising in bloom.
Shalom, Shabbat.
The inexperienced, the
When
dust the
this
choke on the
preparation
fumes.
is the
Bring
Shabbat
science,
is
bring
coming
the
in.
wisdom.
Uh-huh.
Thank you,
Bring
brother.
your religion. If you can't stand the heat,
Shalom.
please don't
Peace
come
to you.
in the HOK. It's just a session. Learn a lesson. Fighting, overcome oppression. Who'll be the best debated? By the time all the smoke clears, who wants to smoke? Who wants to smoke? Who wants to smoke? Smoke session. Smoke, 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 smoke session. This environment is the toughest, so bring your best in. Put your spirit to the test. You stepping into the ring with the scholar with the no digits harder. I will make you holler in the information flow with power. You wanted to peak, the elite, the undisputed. Now watch as your outdated theories get refuted. I'm posted in the den, let the world burn. Pressure in the room, it's finally my turn. They want the smoke, I'm the whole forest fire. Watch the oxygen vanish as the flames climb higher. My mind is the weapon, I'm no joke. I'm the baddest, I come for the smoke. No joke, I'm the baddest to ever breathe. I don't play house, I make them leave. Smoke session. Smoke, 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 smoke session. I want the smoke. Smoke, smoke, smoke session. Assassinator, you better warn 'em. Who want the smoke? Who wanna say that I'm not playing? Oh my God, Sinetta, stop playing with me. Now, Paul, you better tell him, you better tell her now, Paul. Stop playing with me. Who wants to smoke? Who wants to smoke? Yeah. Who wants to smoke? Yeah. Temperatures going up, the heat is rising, scholars showing up, audience vibing. We on a mission, competition is the only desire. Whose information will be facing the mercy of fire. So step up, stand up, can you walk through hell? So tough, too tough for the weak, soft shells. Set the fire, fan the flame. Smoke is rising in blooms, while the inexperienced today just dust the choke on the fumes. Bring your science, bring the wisdom, even bring your religion. If you can't stand the heat, then please don't come in the HOK. It's just a session, learn a lesson, fighting, overcome oppression. Who'll be the best debated? By the time all the smoke clears, who wants to smoke?
So much appreciation for you for spending time with us on this day. I'm thankful, Thawada, in the Hebrew, to all my guests, the chat, those that were on the panel. Shabbat Shalom as a new Sabbath dawns upon us. Listen, y'all, let's leave the violence at home. When we in and out, respect each other. As in we travel, take care of each other. Let's be a blessing to one another as often as we can. That's what we're here for. To love on each other, for me, and to love the Most High with all my mind, soul, and spirit. That's it for today. So I hope you shared, liked the screens and the presentations and everything. And I hope you got something out of this presentation that will further you on in your studies. Okay?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Peace.
Shalom. Shalom. Peace. See you all
See you
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
Suntan.
Yep. See you
Thanks
tomorrow.
for the help, man.
Yes, sir. All the time.
All right. Remember, y'all, this is House of Consciousness. I'm trying to put together the debate between King J and Yermahu Moray Safa. Shout out to Sanetta, Nepal, as well as I say, those that I share this platform with. I think Sanetta on the 24th got something coming up. Is that Sunday? Yes, the 24th is Sunday. And then look for y'all, although we don't celebrate birthdays around here, just know in 9 days, I got a new one coming up. I'll be 71 years old in 9 days. You hear me? Suntan? You hear me, Suntan? I got another year added onto the calendar. I'll be 71 years old in 9 days. We're going to do the countdown. Brother Omar, please, brother. Salaki, man. Please forgive me, man. But if I don't take control of the panel, what that say about me? Huh? What that say about me if I show partiality to a Hebrew brother? If I don't treat you the same way I treat others, what would that say about me? And I'm not even looking at it that way. I just looked at as I'm trying to take control, you and Rakufu are going at it. So I put you both on ice and gave you a minute to calm down. No special treatment. I didn't do you any different. All right? I didn't isolate you. Respectfully, brother, I love you. Okay? Pause. With that, good night, y'all. I'm done.